So earlier this year, Apple revealed Apple Arcade, which is basically their premium gaming subscription. Similar to services like Netflix or like Hulu, you can just pay a monthly price and you get to play a bunch of premium games on your iPhone, iPad, Apple TV, and your Macs. And when this was first announced, I was very hesitant about it. I'm just not very interested in mobile gaming and stuff. But later it was revealed that in iOS 13, you would be able to connect PlayStation 4 controllers as well as Xbox One controllers to your Apple devices. And that was the main thing that got me interested in Apple Arcade. As of right now, I can say that it's not really a necessity for me. I don't feel like a strong urge to go and get Apple Arcade right now. However, I wanted to make this little experimental video just to try out Apple Arcade because Apple does offer a 1-month free trial of Apple Arcade. So I'm actually gonna be looking on Amazon because they have little iPhone mounts that you can mount your iPhone to your PlayStation 4 controller. At this point, I think the iPhone is very capable of running premium games, so I'm excited to see what this is like. Alright guys, so it's been a few weeks. We have a little Amazon package here, which is our little iPhone mount for our DualShock 4 PlayStation 4 controller. I feel like I've never waited so long for a piece of plastic in my life. So here it is, it's a tiny little box. Comes with a cable, but this is what we're mainly concerned about, our little piece of plastic, little mount. It looks like this part goes on top of the little trackpad like that. Whoops, it's turning on my PlayStation. So, looks a little bit like that. Then, yeah, I guess you put your phone up here. And there it is. I guess this is gonna be our Apple Arcade little setup here. Yeah, I actually kind of like it. It looks kind of slick, right? To be honest, I'm excited. I was looking at the Apple Arcade store earlier this week, and to be honest, my only concern right now is that it seems like there aren't many games on the Apple Arcade store, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm interested to try out these games, and I guess I'll be able to try out every single one of these games since Apple Arcade is like a subscription service. Anyway, yeah, this is what we got now. See you in a month, and I'll give you a little update. Alright guys, so 1 month later, I am ready to give my impressions of Apple Arcade. Overall, what I can say about it is that it's a very interesting service, it's just not for me. So just a heads up, I only did Apple Arcade on my iPhone since I think my iPhone is the only Apple device that supports Apple Arcade. Anyway, so just to go over some of the games that I played, the first game I wanted to start off with was one that I feel like they're advertising a lot. It's called Oceanhorn 2, which does kind of look like a Zelda ripoff almost. But I tried that one out. It honestly really surprised me how well the game ran on my iPhone. It's just super crazy to think how far the iPhone has come in terms of, what it can handle for games. I remember way back in the day playing Cut the Rope, that was just such a simple mobile game. But now we have games like Oceanhorn 2 that just, it feels like a full gaming experience on your iPhone. The controls felt surprisingly very well. It really did almost feel like I was just, playing Zelda on my iPhone, even though it's not really Zelda. But yeah, overall, I could see how you could really get into Oceanhorn 2. I personally didn't get too far into it, but it was a really pleasant experience, so that was really cool. I also tried Skate City. This felt, very similar to the video game Skate. I mean, overall, it was honestly fun. I don't think it felt as much like a full video game experience as Oceanhorn 2 did. Skate City honestly felt like a mobile game, basically. But it was very cool. I mean, the graphics looked really nice, basically what it does, it just kind of loops this little skate track over and over, and it's honestly really relaxing. You just do a bunch of ollies and kickflips all over the place. The third and last game that I tried, which I don't actually know if I even have footage of, is Sonic Racing. I was actually surprised with this game. Obviously, I don't think it's better than Mario Kart or anything, but it was like a surprisingly decent racing game, especially for an iPhone. And playing it with a controller felt very natural, and it felt so better than what you would experience with touch controls, in my opinion. But anyway, I mean, those are the 3 main games that I tried with Apple Arcade. And so in the end, kind of the conclusion I came to with Apple Arcade is that this is something for kids, basically. And what I mean by that is, by by having a subscription-based service for video games, you can have that instant gratification of, you know, if you want to play whatever game you want on Apple Arcade, you just download it and you can start playing. You know, you can just stack on a bunch of games, which that was one thing that I thought was really cool. You know, I didn't have to think about what the price for this game was or whatever. I just download a bunch of games and I can just try all of them. So especially just the fact that it is for the iPhone, it's for mobile platforms, I think it would be really good for kids who, you know, they just want to play a bunch of games. But overall, you know, I think Apple Arcade is a very interesting service, and I think it will be worth it for anybody who does a lot of mobile gaming. Once again, for me personally, I don't do a lot of mobile gaming, so it's not really for me. But it was neat to try out free for a month, so, you know, it was really cool. I think it is very interesting to see Apple, you know, branching out into like the video game subscription service. In any case, let me know in the comments what you think about Apple Arcade. For now, thank you for watching this video. My name is Chase, and I will see you again soon. Bye.